welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for joining me. In today's video I am going to be doing my Disney colouring quiz. This was due to be for the month of June, but unfortunately I just didn't get around to it. You know, it wasn't the best of months, and also when I did think, oh okay, I need to do this video, I either just had a lot on my plate or I just wasn't feeling up to it. So I am really sorry that this is late, but yeah, please forgive me. So yeah, this is part 3. So well, I say part 3, this is like the third episode of like the Disney colouring quiz that I will be doing, and this is done with one of my incredible best friends, Connor. I will link his channel for you in the video description as well, so if you haven't already, then please pop on over and check out his channel and show him some love and support. Okay, so for those of you who don't know what the Disney colouring quiz is, basically Connor and I choose 4 movies each by Disney, and then we put them into a random, like a spinning wheel generator, and then we each get one of the 8 movies selected, and then Connor will ask me 10 movies about my the Disney movie that was selected for me, and likewise I ask him 10 questions on the movie that was selected for him, and then we colour a page either for that movie or a character for the movie whilst answering the questions. So my movie for the month of June was Robin Hood, and I was so excited because I love that movie. So for this video I'm going to be working in my Disney Vitro Coloriage Mystère by Hatchet Heroes, and the page I'm going to be doing is this one, number 45. And I had to do a villain of the movie, because I think that was another thing we spun the wheel on, was whether we would do a villain or a good guy. So yeah, I have already coloured this page. This was coloured in July, this page here, but this was the page that I chose for the colouring quiz. So without further ado, I'm just gonna get my markers, and yeah, I'll start going through the questions with you. So question number 1, what year was the movie released? I don't know. I'm not good on like all the dates and things like that. I don't know. 1959. I have no idea. I'm just taking a wild guess because I honestly don't know. I'm not sure when the movie was made. I'm not great with like dates of movies and stuff like that. It's definitely not a strong point. So yeah, I'm just gonna guess like 1959. Question number 2. What animal is the Sheriff of Nottingham? I can picture him in my head. Part of me, I'm like, is he a bear? But he's not. He just doesn't have all the characteristics of a bear. I'm just okay, I think he's a wolf. He's grey, isn't he, with like pointy ears and stuff, so I'm gonna guess he's a wolf. And I mean, I guess that would kind of be about right, because the Sheriff of Nottingham is a really sly and cruel character, isn't he? I just don't like him. I don't like the character. Well, No, I do like the character. I don't like that he goes around and like takes even like all the poor people's money and stuff to pay taxes. He's cruel. He's not a very nice character. Number 3. What colour is the feather on Robin Hood's hat? I think, if I remember rightly, the feather on his hat is red. And I think it's red because I'm trying to remember the scene where Robin Hood goes into like the bunny's home, and it's Skippy, I think it's his name. It's his birthday, the little boy rabbit, and Robin Hood goes in there disguised as like a blind person. And I'm sure when he reveals himself to be Robin Hood, he gives Skippy his hat, and I'm sure it's got a red feather on it, from what I can remember. So yeah, from what I can remember, I think it's red. Okay, I'm just using my Pigma Micron for the black because some bits of it is quite fiddly, so I'm just using this one to get into some of these little places. I'm actually sat here recording this whilst the kids are in bed settling. Sunday night, they've got school tomorrow. And I know the lighting isn't great. I'm really sorry for that. Okay, just trying to make out some bits here. So number 1 on this page is black. But there's some bits here that, and like the number 1, and it's like, okay, I could get away with doing that with a Posca pen. I don't want to use my Micron for spaces that's kind of unnecessary. Okay. So question number 4, who's the main villain and what animal are they? Well, I think we can tell by the page I'm colouring. I was chosen to colour the villain from the movie, and the main villain is Prince John, and he's a lion. Not a very nice one at that. He's a proper meanie. Yeah. Not a very nice character at all, but he's funny, you know. I think as a character he's really funny. Especially when he's like, "Mommy," and sucks his thumb and rubs his ear. Okay, that was question 4. So number 5. What do Robin Hood and Little John disguise themselves as to steal money for the poor? Okay, I think that, so this is kind of near the beginning of the movie, I think, and they disguise themselves as fortune tellers, and they stop the royal carriage that actually has Prince John in it, and I love that. Absolutely love it, especially when they do the whole oodalally, oodalally, fortunes forecast, lucky charms. Absolutely love it. So good. Yeah, I absolutely love that bit, especially when Little John is there and he's stealing like the gold hubcaps from the carriage and stuff. Oh, so fun. Love it. But yeah, so Robin Hood and Little John disguise themselves as fortune tellers. Question number 6. Yeah, 6. What sport are Maid Marian and Lady Cluck playing? What sport? Okay, so I think this is when they're in the garden, the castle garden. And I think Maid Marian and Lady Cluck, I think they are playing badminton. Badminton. I don't think it's tennis. Okay, so just moving on to number 2 now, which is this sort of deep reddy brown colour. I'm gonna go with badminton, because from what I remember, I don't think the thing, like when they hit it with the bat, I don't think it moves through the air as quick as what a tennis ball would. So I think they're playing badminton. And that's when Skippy and his little friends are stood at the gate, because Skippy accidentally fires an arrow over into the garden, and yeah, Lady Cluck and Maid Marian see them at the gate. So yeah, I think they're playing badminton. Number 7. What bird does Robin Hood dress up as to win the archery competition? He dresses up as a stork for the archery competition. And he puts on like a is it like a Devonshire accent, or I don't know. He puts on some sort of accent. I think it's fair to say, you know, from the movie that Robin Hood is very, very good at disguises. I think that's a pretty obvious one for everyone to be able to tell. Okay, I'm going to skip number 3 for a minute because that's here on the border. So I'm just going to move on to number 4, which is an orange. And there is some of this on the character. Number 8, which character is scheduled to be hanged and why? I honestly can't remember any of the characters are in the movie being scheduled to be hanged. That seems quite harsh, especially for a children's movie. Oh my goodness, I don't know. Is there just like a whole section of the movie that I've missed? I don't know. I mean, I don't think it's Robin Hood. I'm sure it's not. I'm sure if there was a section of the movie where Robin was due to be hanged, that I would remember it. But I don't know. I'm kind of second guessing myself now. Oh my gosh. You guys are probably screaming at the video like, Kate, it's such and such. Do you know, for a movie I love, I have no idea. So I'm just gonna guess like Robin Hood. I don't know. I don't know who else it would be. Because if he's classed as an outlaw, then I guess it kind of makes sense to me to think it'd be him. Oh, I don't know. Yeah, I'm going to just guess Robin Hood because I don't know. So that was question number 8. So number 9, what animal is Toby? Toby. I was gonna say he was the dog that Friar Tuck gave money to hide in like his plaster cast. He had a broken leg, but I don't know. I don't think it's him. I'm certain his name isn't Toby. Oh jeez, I'm not doing very well, am I? Oh, okay. I think Toby is the tortoise who's friends with Skippy. I think that's him. Yeah, I think he's Toby. I think that's him. Like I said, I'm not 100% sure, but I'm sure it's him, but not 100%. But no, it's not the dog. It isn't the dog. The dog is called Otto, I think. I'm trying to like replay these scenes in my mind, and it's like, yep, I remember Friar Tuck saying Otto for the dog. So I think Toby is the tortoise who's friends with Skippy. And then number 10, who takes over from Prince John as king? Well, Prince John should never have been king anyway. I think it's the real king comes back, because he comes back for he's back for Marion and Robin Hood's wedding. That's King Richard. King Richard, because he's still crowned as king and he comes back at the end of the movie. So yeah, King Richard. We'll go with that. I think that's it. I think that's all my questions, isn't it? King Richard. That was the 10th one, I think. Yeah, I think that was it. Wow. Okay, so this was a really short and sweet Disney colour and quiz. I'm so sorry. Yeah, it's just a very short short video, but I hope you've enjoyed nonetheless. These are a lot of fun, and I can tell you that my movie that has been selected for me for the month of July is Disney Lion King, and Connor's movie that has been selected is The Jungle Book. So we will hopefully be watching those movies together soon over video call, and then doing our questions and stuff on them and doing our videos. If you would like to participate in the Disney colouring quiz and you have a YouTube channel, then please feel free. Or you want to use the idea again, go ahead. All I would ask is that you please credit Connor in your videos, because this was his idea. If you would like to join in with Connor and I in answering the questions, or just colouring a page from one of the movies that has been chosen, again, you can absolutely do that, and then just tag us on Instagram with your pages, or you can send us an email, whatever's easier for you really, whatever you would prefer. Yeah, I think that's about it. So yeah, thank you so much for taking the time this evening to join me for this really short video. I hope you have enjoyed. I am off to finish my picture of Prince John, and yeah, you will see this in my July completed pages. Thank you so much for watching, everyone. Enjoy the rest of your day, afternoon, evening, whatever it is where you are, and I'll see you in the next one. Lots of love. Stay safe. Bye.